you about owning this car. Let me take this guy off. Hey guys, how's it? I'm still a little bit sick. I actually just went to the doctor's today to figure out what the heck is going on with me. Today, I wanted to make a video, but I wasn't sure of what this topic of the video was going to be about. But finally, I had an idea. And honestly, if you're part of the Mark V Supra community or the A90 Supra community, this topic isn't really popular in terms of our cars, but I wanted to share it with you guys because if you guys are thinking about getting a GR Supra or an A90 Supra, I feel like you guys should know about this. You guys should know this about the car before taking it on any runs, if you know what I mean. Anyways, we're gonna get some food first because I just worked out, and what's even more cool about driving fast cars is being healthy. So we're gonna get some food, and then I am going to tell you guys the controversial topic about the A90 Supra. Let's get it. Not gonna lie, it is a tad bit risky driving the Supra in this weather. It's like 40 degrees out, and these Pilot Super Sports suck in 40-degree weather because you just lose all grip. But I do it for you guys, and hopefully it's not gonna be a problem. One thing that does bother me, well, it doesn't really bother me, but it's something to get used to. Before I got the Supra, I had a Lexus, and honestly, that's my winter daily. And if you guys don't know, I think Toyota Lexus, usually the gas caps are on the driver's side. And for like German cars, the gas caps is on the passenger side. So honestly, there are so many times where I'm driving and filling up gas, and sometimes I take the Lexus out for a while, and then when I switch to the Supra, I'm like, oh crap, I'm like on the wrong side of the gas. Like I'm on the wrong side of the car for the gas cap, and I gotta do this pedal dance to drive around and make sure I'm on the right side. Small little gripes, but I mean, it's something that I just wanted to call out if people who are coming from Toyota aren't familiar with German cars. So, yeah, it's whatever. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. We are back to our regular scheduled programming regarding the A90 Supra. I am still a little bit sick, so I am trying to get over it. Remember guys, what's even cooler instead of driving fast cars, it's even better being healthy, so make sure you guys are healthy out there. But today we're gonna be talking about a topic that has been on my mind for a while, and people who probably hear about this topic might not have the greatest response regarding the A90 Supra platform. But today we're going to talk about all of the L's I took driving the Supra against NPCs on the road. And so the biggest question that I get asked regarding my A90 Supra is it fast? And to me, this car is like super fast to me. I don't know about you guys, but this is my first real performance car. But to others, right, fast is relative. What's fast to me might not be fast to them. This is a 2022 A90 Supra 3.0 Premium, so it has the B58 6-cylinder inline turbo. It has 382 horsepower and 364 pound-feet of torque. All the modifications to this car right now are the MagnaFlow X-Mod exhaust. We have MST cold air intake, various engineering turbo heat shield, cosmetic bits like the rear spoiler as well as the Dynon front lip, and then Motorsport Plus DRL. So overall, this car is basically still stock and not anywhere near stage 1 or tunable at the moment. For the 2022s and up, and I think the 2021s and up, the ECU is locked, so you do have to send it out to get it unlocked. I know they're making that process a lot easier now, but you do have to essentially still send it out. So that is still on one of my bucket lists to get this car, to get it tuned, either MHD or EcuTech. But right now I want to discuss about all the times that I lost when driving the Supra. A quick disclaimer. So all the footage that I'm going to show in this video is 100% simulated. I am using the best-in-class photorealism simulations. None of the footage is actually real, and I just want to say it is simulated, and all of this footage is going to be simulated in Mexico and other maps in a CGI world environment powered by NVIDIA, AMD, and all of those other simulated companies. So just to get that out of the way before we start diving into the video even more, it is simulated. All right, so now that I got that stuff out of the way, let's talk about all the L's I took driving the Supra against NPCs on the road. So the first very humbling experience I had when I first got the Supra was against a Volkswagen GTI. I think it was a GTI, not a Golf R, but I very, very underestimated the capability of that car. I'm just going to play the clip right here. So as you can see in that clip, I definitely got smoked and essentially gapped. I got taken to Gapplebee's table for one.
Laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around.
And it was very humbling to me. Of course, the car at the time only had the MST air intake. Actually, I think it also had the X-Mod exhaust. I'm not too familiar. But I remember the driver of that Volkswagen GTI was, when I was asking him like, oh my God, you have a really fast car. What mods do you have? And I couldn't hear what he said, but I'm pretty sure he said something regarding a tune. But going back to the video, yeah, so I was very humbled, unfortunately, against a GTI. Like, that's pretty crazy to me. And I think that's when I got a little bit of a fear of GTIs. I think that car is very underestimated. I know Volkswagen came out with the R32s, that all-wheel drive powerhouse, and when I hear R32, I think of Skyline R32, but it's crazy that GTIs, when tuned and when properly built, can be very, very capable cars. Definitely a humbling experience. So the next encounter that I had were, I don't know if it's an L or not, but I consider it a dub actually in my books, was my first encounter with a EV. Yes, I said it. You're probably wondering, Kenny Han, what in the hell are you thinking trying to compete against a EV with your basically bone stock A90 Supra? And honestly, I wasn't even trying to compete with it. I was trying to get to my point B, and my point B needed for me to take a right lane, and this car was in the right lane while I was in the left. And so it just so happened that this NPC thought that I was trying to get the hit off him. So what happened was we were lining up and the light turned green and he thought it was, you know, chase is a race, I guess. And so this is what happened.
Too soon, Junior.
So as you guys can see in that video, it was a Ford Lightning F-150 EV. Honestly, those cars are pretty quick off the line for what they are. It is a pickup truck EV powered, but I was short shifting. So I do want to say I was short shifting, and I do want to say that if you watched at the end of the video, I felt like I was starting to catch him on the top end. I couldn't tell if he was either letting off or I was reeling him in. I like to sleep better at night thinking that I reeled him in, then I was able to pull away from him. So that was my second L type of experience against a NPC on the road. I know it was kind of not as crazy, but I really wasn't even trying to do a roll. But I think once he realized that I might be chasing to get into the other lane, he probably assumed that, you know, chase is a race type of thing. And then he just went off the hit. And then next thing you know, I started short shifting. I don't know what I'm doing. B58 starts pulling on him, and you know, you saw the rest. How to build a fast A90 Supra.
Hey guys, Chris Fix here, and today I'm...
All right, and this leads us to the final L that I have received. This leads us to the final L that I have, you know, bestowed upon myself when driving the A90 Supra against NPCs. And that was against a F87 BMW M2. And so this actually was one of my buddies' F87's M2, and I didn't know it had a little secret weapon in the car, which I was 100% not privy to. But I'm gonna play the clip and you guys tell me Before that clip rolls, you guys tell me, what do you think that F87 had that I wasn't aware of in the clip that I'm about to play? Comment down below, don't skip ahead, and do not skip ahead and try to cheat by watching it and hearing the explanation. Comment down below, what do you think it is? Clearly, we ran 2 simulated races, and that F87 both times was able to pull away from me very easily. Power to rate, it kind of didn't make sense to me because I felt like I was more power to weight friendly, like I had the advantage there. But he had a secret weapon up his sleeve, and so his car, that F87 M2, I think it was a 2018, has a cold air intake, has a Dynon exhaust, carbon fiber bits, as well as a Dynon 93 octane stage 1 pump gas tune. And that was the key signifier of why I wasn't able to even pull him in or start to catch him on the hit. It's kind of crazy that even a off-the-shelf tune on the N55 just gives it that much bump in power regarding when you compare it against the B58. But once I was able to figure that out, it kind of made sense to me. Then initially, before he told me, I was like, honestly super freaking dumbfounded of how he was pulling away from me that quickly. It was honestly insane. And as you can hear in the video, I was really not having it at all. Oh my God. Now learning that he was running a tune, I guess it helped me sleep better at night, knowing that my car isn't completely slow. Anyways, but yeah, those were the 3 events that happened against the A90 Supra during my time of ownership with the car. Volkswagen GTI, again, with the tune. Ford EV Lightning, I would assume that I actually won that one, so I'm gonna say that is a W. And then F87 M2 with a Dynon off-the-shelf 93 octane pump gas tune, that was an L as well. I think I wanted to be transparent with you guys to kind of show you guys that although this car is awesome, oh my God, what the heck? And it looks amazing and it handles really well. When it comes to just pure power and performance, it's really a platform that you need to build this car up to. Out of the box, it's decent, but it really needs that downpipe. It really needs a solid tune and all of those supporting mods. One thing I do want to say for me actually is I'm not so much of a roll race type of person. And I know in those simulations, all of those were roll races, but in actuality, like that shit terrifies me. Like roll races, I know it's like, roll races are, in my opinion, so scary. Where I find refuge and comfort is actually in the corners, you know, whether it's tracks, canyon runs, or togeys, or backcountry roads. I prefer those types of road track-like experiences over just simple, straight open road and just slamming on the gas. I think there's a little bit of refinement that you need in order to drive a track compared to just like a flat-out drag-like experience. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We are in the winter months now, so this is the first video in the winter vlog build series, episode 1. And so be on the lookout for a lot more videos to come. I really appreciate all you guys are watching. For those of you guys that are new to the channel, I am Kenny Han, and everything we do on this channel is everything and anything A90 Supra related. Working on this car, working on my other friends' cars. Half the time we end up breaking stuff, but it's okay because I hope, as always guys, be safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.